In this video, I'll be showing you how to import lists of objects in Excel files into Power Designer models. You can import multiple types of objects on separate worksheets in a single file, with each worksheet named after the type of object it contains. The first sheet here is called Table, and it lists 3 tables to import. The 2 columns, Name and Owner, are named after table properties. Sub-objects, objects that are contained in other objects, should have their worksheet named in the format you see here for columns. Table.column. If no value is given for a particular row, as in the table column here, then the wizard will take the last available value. You can import link objects such as references if you can define both their extremities. A reference join is a sub-object of a reference. Note how the parent column refers to the reference which contains the join, and also how we're using the dot notation to identify sub-objects in the parent table column and child table column properties. Keys are sub-objects of tables. Here we're using 1 to signify true in the primary column to say that these are primary keys. On the second reference worksheet, the list won't create new references, but will instead update the existing references based on the values that we've set for the reference joins and table keys on the previous worksheets. It's worth taking time to ensure that your Excel file conforms as closely as possible to the Power Designer meta model, as the wizard can automatically identify and import worksheets and columns that it recognizes. Now switching over to Power Designer, you can either import your objects into an existing model, for which you'll need to attach the Excel import extension file, or, as I'm going to do here, create a new model. I select File, Import, Excel File, and the new model dialog opens. I select to create a physical data model targeting an AS Enterprise database and then click OK. Once the empty model is created, the Excel import wizard opens. First I'm going to set some import options. I select the Auto Map option to instruct Power Designer to automatically import objects and properties based on my worksheet and column names without further intervention by me. If I didn't select this option, the wizard would still suggest matches, but I'd need to confirm each one. I'll also select to create symbols so we can see the progress the wizard is making, and you'll notice that there are a handful of other options to allow you to customize the import to your conventions. I click OK to return to the wizard, and then click the Select File tool to navigate to my Excel file. This file is included in the Examples folder of your Power Designer installation for you to examine and experiment with. I click Next and Power Designer starts reading the Excel file. It needs to ask me about how to import the Reference To worksheet. It knows how to import all the other pages, and I just need to say that I want to import this sheet as references. Note, by the way, that if you want to import objects that aren't included in the Power Designer meta model, the wizard can create an extension for you to do so. Just click the button to the right of the list and specify a name. This mechanism is also available for creating new properties for existing objects. I click Next and Power Designer starts creating model objects. We're watching this in real time. Tables are created first, then columns, references and keys. We can review the objects created in the browser. You'll note that Power Designer has also created a user, DBA, because we specified DBA as the owner of our tables. Power Designer has also created an Excel import object, which holds the details of your import. You can right-click this object to re-import the file, or change some of your options or mappings. For more information about using the Excel import, see the Core Features guide.